So Riccardo Patrese moves into third place. And let's see if Berger, now as they go downhill left-hander, then hard onto the brakes for the slow left-hander onto the main straight. Can Berger outpower in the McLaren? He's perfectly positioned to get a good run at Piquet up the hill. Let's see if the V12 Honda, combined with the hole in the air that Piquet's making, can carry Berger past him. It's going to be a fight under braking. Berger's going for the inside, and he's there. He's got the inside. He can now dictate the corner. Classic overtaking manoeuvre, but Piquet's not giving up easily. Berger now you see Berger there, very clever. He let the car run a little bit wide out of the left-hand bit there to push Piquet offline, and that was quite legitimate.
And there's someone on fire. It's Comas, Eric Comas, in his first Grand Prix. What a way to finish. And we're getting one of two spots of rain here at Sao Paulo at the Interlagos circuit. But of course the spots of rain will affect the circuit the same for everybody. That is Mansell spinning. Mansell spins, well, that'll give you an indication of how slippery it is. Mansell, he's stopping. Mansell out. Oh! For the second race in the second time in two races, Nigel Mansell retires in the Williams. And it's only 14 seconds now between Riccardo Patrese and Senna.
I don't know, we'll watch carefully, but I thought he may have a little bit of a problem. He was certainly taking the corners very slowly indeed. Yes, he does sound a bit peculiar. The car's not sounding fully healthy. He's certainly not using all the engine revs, and the gap down to 9.6, and it looks as if Senna is in a bit of trouble. No, well, I think Senna may have a serious gearbox problem and not be able to get the low gears. He seemed to be going through the left-hander onto the straight in a much higher gear than he would normally do, and with no acceleration. So maybe he's lost the low gears, and that is Patrese into sight, and he isn't that far away.
Lap 69, and Patrese surges past Mika Hakkinen. 5.4 seconds was the gap as they went into their 69th lap in this 71 lap race. Ayrton Senna is in danger of losing the Brazilian Grand Prix for the 8th time in his career. The race he wanted to win more than all others. And the amazing Riccardo Patrese, the man who's driven in more Grand Prix than anyone else, this is his 210th, of which he has won 3, is seeing the possibility and hearing over his headphones the possibility of making this his 4th and denying Ayrton Senna that victory. Well, 5.4 seconds was the gap. I said we were going to see them both in the same shot. There is Senna, there is Patrese. Now this is the start of the last lap. The crowd is, of course, absolutely beside itself with worry and excitement, and the gap is down to 3.6 seconds. I don't see, frankly, how Riccardo Patrese, it's pouring with rain now. I look through and I see Senna waving. Look at him, he's saying, stop the race, stop the race. But it's too late, Ayrton, you're on the last lap. You can lose this race.
Yes, that was a replay of Senna going past the start-finish line to start that last lap. Now we're back in the car in the infield. What we need is a look in his mirror to see if we can see Patrese coming back. Unfortunately, all we can see is Ayrton's helmet. Whoops, there he was. I couldn't see him in the background, but he hasn't gained at all. And Senna tiptoeing, stuck in a high gear, I think. But the rain is coming down so hard, and that has really worked against Riccardo Patrese. And it does also mean if the race is stopped, it's stopped one lap retrospectively, and so Senna would already have won if it's stopped because of rain, because it's when the leader crossed the line the previous time. And here comes Ayrton Senna for a fine win.
Yes, Ayrton Senna achieves his ambition to win the Brazilian Grand Prix, but another lap or two and I think he would not have done so. But ifs don't matter. Senna has won. Vencedor, winner, Ayrton Senna in Brazil. This is what he's been working for all his career, and he's now achieved achieved it. Number one, Ayrton Senna has won in Brazil, but a very, very lucky man. But Senna has won by 2.9 seconds the Brazilian Grand Prix of 1991, with Riccardo Patrese a superb second. The second McLaren, that of Gerhard Berger, finishes in third position. In fourth position, Alain Prost. Fifth is Nelson Piquet. Sixth, the last man to be unlapped, was Jean Alesi. And you can see how happy Brazil is, and there will be a big